Hello anybody, I am alpacapatrol, and this is Binding of Isaac Wrath the Lamb. That's right, I'm back another custom challenge run. This run is brought to you by Luanley, 1989. Long-time challenge run giver. Long time. He loves us. Long time. Okay, so basically the rules of this challenge run are I have the compass and the treasure map. And essentially, the rules of this challenge run is if I choose a path, I have to go to, like if I choose a path, okay, it's hard to explain. You know what? Why don't I just use the thing that he says? I can't backtrack into the same room after I've been in it. The only exception is when I leave a treasure room or a shop. So I can't backtrack. So basically, if I go down a path, I have to stay down that path, and then suckle on a butt for money. So this kind of sucks right now because I don't have any keys, which is kind of a bummer. Also, we're supposed to always have the Emperor card, and I don't have that. Which one? Where's the Emperor? Which one is that? Emperor is IV or 4. All right, yeah. So like once we go down a path, if we have to backtrack, then we use the Emperor. By the way, the challenge was called Point of No Return. So we're going this way, I guess, because this is definitely the best choice for us, is to go here. And if we don't get a key, then we're kind of boned, I guess. Oh, sweet merciful Jesus, that is amazing. We got 2 keys. Oh, that's glorious. I have to move the thing off of the screen. Oh my God. All right, well, we have Rainbow Baby, which is great. You know, that's fine. And then I have also this. Now, the thing is, we were supposed to use the deck of cards to do that. However, in order to get the Emperor card, rather. So that's why we have the deck of cards. However, we don't. It doesn't. There doesn't seem to be. Oh, this is amazing that we have piercing shots for Larry Jr. Oh my God, we're nearly dead though. Anyway, so yeah, we're supposed to use the deck of cards for that. However, we don't, I don't see where that option is in in SpiderMod, so I didn't do it. So I'm just gonna use, there's another thing that you can do where it's like, give yourself this trinket, and we'll keep the deck of cards so that we don't pick up any other spacebar items, which is fine. Also, if you notice, my voice is kind of fucked up. That has to do with yelling a lot on the ass. There's a lot of speaking happening on the ass. I did drink a lot of tea, which people say, you know, hey, why don't you drink tea with honey? I haven't. I drank like 2 cups of tea yesterday. Oh, glory. Glory unto the devil. Let's see what the devil has to say for us. Oh my God, he got the mom's knife. I am going to take mom's knife. Certainly. I don't think there's any reason that I wouldn't. Also, let's give ourselves, give Trinket her card. There we go. Give the Emperor. And then be prepared to go. Awesome. Oh, yeah, and we're always on Curse of the Labyrinth. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yes, we are always on Curse of the Labyrinth. Well, okay, so we can go left. If we go... Oh, God, I'm sorry. If we go left... I knocked a bowl on the ground. If we go left... We can hit the treasure room and then also a library potentially, right? Because we can turn, I assume. We just can't backtrack, yeah. So, we're gonna do this one. We're gonna do this one, and hopefully we get a key along the way. I guess we'll see if we're going to. Key. Alright, that's fine too. I would really like a key though in this room particularly. And do we got anything? Any keys? I probably, you know what? I should have explored that other room. I didn't realize that I should have, but I should have. Well, looks like no treasure room for us today, but that's okay. We do have mom's knife and stuff. So, what did we get hit by? I didn't even see. I guess I must have get hit by the bullet from the little maggot jerk. Goddamn maggot jerks. You never trust a maggot jerk, in my opinion. By the way, important to note, you should go to reddit.com/r/alpacapatrol if you want to post... Oh, yes. If you want to post custom challenge runs. Not just post, but also, you know, upvote them. If you want to post and upvote custom challenge runs, go to the reddit.com/r/alpacapatrol. God damn it. We have an item that we cannot use, which is a butt. I guess that's sort of what the library entails, though, doesn't it? Probably should have kept the other thing. Whatever. Let's just use the knife of Mom to do things. Oh God, why are we taking so much damage? Probably because I'm bad at video games. But yeah, oh God damn it. What was it? Oh my God. Oh dear God, we're dying from flies. All right, we got a cube of meat, which is good, I guess. Anyway, oh good peep. So I don't even know what I was talking about. I have no idea what I was even talking about. Probably something completely unimportant and useless. Boobs, maybe? I do like me some boobs every once in a while. Oh, nope, we're still good. Alright, let's get us a heart, and let's get us a health up. Good. Away we go. So we got a health up for that floor, that's reasonable. Where could we go this time? Well, we can take a really long path to get to the boss. Conversely, we can take a short path to go to either or the shop and the treasure room. I think we do the short path. I mean, the thing is, we could go to the secret room as well. Yeah, but we don't have any bombs either. Let's go this way. Oh, I would love to do that. Unfortunately, there is no chance that that's ever going to happen. Uh-oh. Alright. If we run out of bombs here, then we're just going to have to use the Emperor, which is unfortunate. But it is indeed the case. Anyway, what was I talking about? I was talking about something, right? I had to have been. Oh my God. Are we just going to die there? No. Nope. Fucking piece of shit. Oh my God. I hate this room. I hate Masks and Hearts, basically, in general. Pretty much just hate those enemies. Alright, well... that looks like it's so much for us getting the thing. Let's get the Emperor card here, and the reason that we're going to do that is because, well, we need it. And then, secondly, if this room is really bad, I'm just going to, gonna use the Emperor. Alright, we got to fight. Good, the bloat! Good, the bloat. Alright, this will be real fun. This will be real fun. I do come the fuck on! What am I supposed to do there? I was like, basically as far away as you could be on the side. Didn't matter. Bloat still hit me. Well, that was bullshit. Alright, we killed the bloat, which is good, but we have Jesus juice. And we have half a heart to live. So, you know, things are basically not looking very good right now for us. This is a tough challenge, man. This is not an easy challenge. Not an easy challenge at all. Okay, we live. No. Okay, we're still good. We're still just fine. No big deal. Don't mind me. Okay, still good. Still fine. Use the knife. No! We were so close. I was trying to dodge. All right. Well, we could do. We could replay the challenge actually, and we have basically all the things, but we do have to give ourselves a... no, not a random card. Shit. Give trinket card. There we go, the Emperor. Okay. And now we have to choose which way we go. I guess we go this way. And hopefully we get some good items. Hopefully we get some keys. Man, this is going to be even harder without the knife, man. This is going to be way harder without the knife. I don't even know what we're going to do. This is going to be a butt farter without the knife. It seriously is going to be such a butt farter. Anyway, let's go. We need a key. If we don't get a key, then we can't get this treasure, which would be a total butt lord. A lord of butter. Which is exactly how I feel. Now, one thing that I should mention, not mention, but, well, I mean, yes, mention. But I mean, one thing that I don't know, I just wanted to talk about it. So Sherlock, someone on Twitter actually was like, hey, you're a smart man, you gave me Sherlock. You're welcome, by the way, because Sherlock is an amazing show. Also, if you've never seen it, watch Sherlock. It's an amazing show. Seriously, it's really fucking good. It's like amazing. It's really good. But anyway, so Sherlock Season 3 is starting today, but only in Britain, because in the BBC's Infinite Wisdom, they've decided that they are going to release Sherlock today, the 31st of December, for Britain. And it's like, okay, that's fine. There's a little bit later of a date in America. What's the date gonna be in America? Oh, no big deal. Just January 19th. The 19th of January. The 19th of January. And it's the kind of thing that I have to sit and ask myself, do they just not want my money? Is that what it is? Because I'll watch it. If you put it with ads and stuff, I will watch it. I will happily watch it. That's it. I've been doing that before. I will certainly watch that. I will watch it with advertisements. But no, you want to wait 20 days. You want to wait 20 days before you release it in America. You know how many people are just going to pirate that show? I mean, I'm not going to say that I condone piracy necessarily, but I mean, in this scenario where there's no option available to you. Now, some people might be saying, well, you can just watch it on iPlayer. Well, you're probably a British person saying that, because iPlayer doesn't work in America. So, unfortunately, you can't use iPlayer here. If it did work, then yeah, I would totally fucking use it. That would be totally cool. I would be into that. I would use iPlayer. iPlayer is a really good idea, and I really like that they're doing that. But they don't have it in America. So I don't know, man. And not to mention the fact that the majority of their money from their shows on BBC come from America. And if you think I'm joking, I'm not actually. Or if you think I'm just like bullshitting, like giving you like a, well, Americans are always better. I'm being totally serious. The way that it works is, by the way, the pentagram's amazing. But the way that it works is in England, BBC is a non-profit, basically. They let's go this way, I guess. They're a non-profit, basically. So essentially, they don't play any ads on their shows, and well, they don't basically make any money off of the shows because there's no advertisement. So when they release it on BBC America, that's where they make all their money, because they shovel ads on top of that. In fact, like, people are really angry over Doctor Who, because Doctor Who is not, like, okay, so for instance, when you're watching, like, Breaking Bad, right, that has, like, these little cuts, and actually the cuts are really nice. They're like these little quick fade to blacks and stuff. And they're great, and they're done at good times. And those are the commercials. And that's because the show is designed around the commercials, because, you know, Breaking Bad knows that it's going to have commercials. So the show's designed around it. Doctor Who is not that same way, because obviously Doctor Who is not designed around commercials, since it doesn't have any goddamn commercials. Okay, well, we have the golden key, which would have been great to have before. Well, we don't have any coins anyway. Alright, fine. That's worth it, I guess, or that's okay, I guess. I guess we could go this way, and we'll go to the shop as well. Oh, damn, I backtracked by accident, I'm sorry. That was not... I don't think we have to, like, kill ourselves or anything. Maybe we have to kill... Maybe we have to go jump off a building. I don't know. I don't know exactly. Llewellyn 1989, he didn't actually put any conditions to what happens if I actually do backtrack. Anyway, so... Why did I do that? Oh, because I can't backtrack. Dumb. I'm a dummy. Well, I guess I might as well open up this golden chest, right? Oh, yeah, that's amazing. Also, I can go over here because I have to use the Emperor. Or, like, I can use the Emperor. I don't have to backtrack. Although, I guess I could also just keep the Emperor and then say that we didn't backtrack because it would be far easier. I mean, are you guys really into, like, the super hardcore rules? I don't really know. Anyway, oh, God. Anyway, so, yeah, so Sherlock is, Doctor Who is not designed around, pretend we use the Emperor here so I don't have to click, you know, give Emperor card. You get what I mean. Anyway, so, yeah, the Doctor Who's not designed around the commercials. And they did the Christmas special, and the commercial breaks are literally, they put them at the worst possible times. They were so fucking bad. And it was awful. Like, they would do them, like, almost basically in the middle of scenes, like the middle of important shit going on. Like, they weren't even good cliffhangers. Like, Breaking Bad does good commercials where it puts them on cliffhangers where, you know, it just does it properly. But, you know, and I can't blame Doctor Who, right? I can't blame Doctor Who for putting for not designing a show around commercials. It doesn't have commercials on the BBC, and honestly, the BBC is the main show. Like, that's the reason that they should, or that's what they should make the show for. They should make it for the BBC audience, not the American audience, even though that's what makes the money, because those are the ones. I mean, firstly, it's the majority of their audience anyway is on the BBC. So I mean that's cool too, and then you know other reasons. But anyway, so people are really angry at the Christmas episode because of that reason. But this whole thing with Sherlock releasing it 20 days later. Now a lot of people have said when I mentioned that before, a lot of people were like, yeah, well now you know how England feels, you know, getting shows like days late and stuff. It's like, yeah, that's shitty, but if you don't think the practice is good, which obviously you don't, then why would you advocate for it to happen to America, right? I mean, like. I realize that you think it's shitty that America does that with their shows and stuff, and I agree with you. I think that's really stupid because I don't even think it's shitty. I just think it's stupid because you're just making people pirate things. It's sort of like when shows have a DVD box set or something that they want to release. So instead of release, oh my god, are we just gonna die? This is like I can't kill these fucking things. There's summoning too many of them. God, you summon way too many dad flies, beardy flies, papa flies, monster flies. Okay, we're still good. We just have to know. We just oh, papa fly, please get out of here. We have done half a quarter of his health to him. Jesus. All right, this is intense, man. Anyway, so yeah. Basically you're just encouraging piracy. Like when you have a box set. Oh god damn it! All right, well we could do another run of this. Okay, now we just gotta hope for some keys. That's what we gotta hope for. Let's get the Emperor. Anyway, so yeah, the keys. Oh, that sucks. What was I saying? Yeah, like when you have like Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, again, most torrented show of 2013, and you know what? That's entirely their own fucking fault because like basically people just want to watch Game of Thrones, and essentially what they've said to people is like, oh well, you need a subscription to a television provider, and then you need an HBO subscription. So basically you're saying to people who only want Game of Thrones, you're telling them, hey, you need to spend $300 to watch this show, which is absurd. I mean, that's just absurd. I mean, that's really silly to ask people to spend $300. So it's again the most torrented show on television. Instead of offering like a service for HBO Go that doesn't require a television subscription service, or even asking for a service for, I mean, honestly, even the HBO Go is kind of shitty. Like that's Origin-like in a way. I honestly think HBO Go is like an Origin platform where it's just like you're just doing that because you can make money with it, not because you want to make a better experience for people. Yeah, HBO Go I still find to be pretty shitty, but hey, you know, whatever. Oh, the pentagram again. We are a lucky bunch, I think. Let's give Trinket Emperor card just because we need it later. Anyway, yeah, so I think the HBO Go is a shitty idea, but even so, I mean, like, if you don't require a television subscription, then okay, fine, you know, at least you're in a little bit more of a reasonable place than you are right now. But so yeah, so that's that, and they don't release the DVD box set. You know when they were gonna release the DVD or of the next season? It's gonna be like just before the season airs, because that's what the traditional thing is, right? Like you release the DVD just before the next season, so that people who missed it the first time have to be enticed to watch HBO or like get HBO in order to do it. But that's a really stupid reasoning behind it, because it just means that people are gonna fucking pirate the show, and that's what happened. It's the most torrented show on television, or on of all time, actually. It's the most torrented show. And you know what's funny is Jack Benioff and whatever the other guy's name is, who run the show, are like, yeah, we understand that it's the most torrented show. It's not that big of a deal to us. It's sort of just like that's shitty. Like they work for HBO, but they're like, yeah, it's just kind of a shitty business model by HBO. And it's funny, like they don't really mind that much that it's the most torrented show. I mean, it is also flattering, right? Because it's like the most people most want to watch Game of Thrones, which, you know, totally fine. But again, it's like, it's with Sherlock too. It's like, you're gonna release it 20 days later. You're just encouraging people to pirate it. You're just encouraging worse sales for yourself, worse ad revenue for yourself later on. and I don't understand the purpose of that. I realize you want the world to be that way, where you want the world to have to, like, really want to wait for the show. You want the world to watch it when you want them to watch it. You want the world to be enticed by your shitty business strategy, but it doesn't work. And it seems like you're just in denial, right? I mean, doesn't that just seem like you're in denial? That's how it seems to me. Is that the shows that do that are just in denial. They want it to be true, and they will pretend that it is, but it's totally not. And I don't understand why. It doesn't make any sense. I'm not gonna say that for, you know, legal reasons. I'm not gonna say that I'm going to pirate Sherlock, but I will say that I mean, if a person were to do so, I would see their reasoning behind doing so, to not have to wait 20 fucking days to watch a, frankly, inferior version. See, that's the thing with BBC America, is like, we're willing to watch the inferior version, the one that has ads like jumbled inside to make it worse. Like, we're willing to watch that too, but not if you're gonna fucking make it 20 days later. I mean, I watched Doctor Who, the Christmas special. I watched it, I didn't watch the pirated version. I didn't watch it on like iPlayer or like on a, like a tricked version or a hacked version of iPlayer. I didn't watch it on, whatever, I didn't watch it, like before the show came out. I waited until it was 9 p.m. and then I watched it. And I watched it with all the shitty ads too, and the ads were really shitty, like really shitty. But I watched through it, because you know what? BBC has to make money somehow, and I realize and I recognize that, you know, you have to make money. Ad revenue makes the world go round, man. I mean, that's the reason that people make money. That's the reason the whole of YouTube works, right? And that's also the reason why I don't use ad block, is because I know that, one, it would be super hypocritical for me in my position to use it, and then two, I mean, it basically, I realized that the internet runs on advertisements. That's how the internet works, is if you want free things, we like to pretend that we like all these free things, and then some people have this weird idea that they have a right to free things, and that is just simply not true. Sometimes, I think the last time I had an argument about YouTube about ads and people using ad block or something, you know, people made this argument like I have a right to watch your videos without having to watch ads, and that's why I use ad block. It's like, what right are you fucking talking about? I spend a bunch of hours making these, like a number of hours, and a considerable amount of my money spent on doing this, namely my good computer recording equipment, my $70 microphone and $80 sound mixer. Oh god, we died. And, you know, I don't think it's, like, terribly awful to expect, you know, a fraction of a penny for a single view. I don't think that means that you have a right to watch it for free, because I don't think there's any right like that to watch anything for free that someone has made, despite the fact that this isn't good quality. But that's the reason that I get, you know, a fraction of a penny for a view. Is that's the reason I get paid so little per view, comparatively anyway, is because the quality's not that great, right? Compared to like Sherlock, say, and also the amount of money invested is also quite low, as well. I mean, despite the fact that I just said it costs a lot of money. It costs a lot of money to me because I'm poor, but it doesn't cost a lot of money as far as, you know, a show's thing is concerned. I mean, you could never make a TV show for, you know, $100 or $150 or, well, technically, like, somewhat over $2,000 plus, but still, that's like nothing to a television show. All right, I guess we're going to the boss room. So anyway, yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, so but yeah, the ad revenue. I realize that ads make the world go round. I realize that, you know, you have to watch ads in order to make the internet money, because, I mean, they give you stuff for free, and the trade-off is you have to look at ads, which is not the biggest fucking deal in the world. I mean, the other alternative is a pay gate. The other alternative is just a pay gate. And now people can be like, oh, well, you know, the other way, no, Rob, you can watch things for free. That's available to you. Why don't you go watch the basic cable? Well, one, basic cable has ads. And two, the reason that basic cable has ads is because it's subsidized by the United States government. If the internet was subsidized, like if Google was subsidized by the United States government, which I'm sure Google would never allow, but if it was, then I'm sure you could expect no ads, or honestly you probably couldn't, because those are still running with a fuckload of ads. BBC is a good example of that, where it is completely subsidized by the British government, and it doesn't run any advertisements, and the reason that it does is because it's paid for by taxpayers. So if you want to pay for it with your taxes, then that's fine. If you want to pay for it with a subscription model, that's fine. If you want to pay for it with advertisements, then that's also fine. And I really think that paying for it with advertisements is not a really horrible thing to ask for, but apparently people think that they have a right to watch things for free. That simply doesn't work. I'm sorry. Like, if your only thing that you have to pay for is time, and you think that that is so offensive, I don't understand what kind of world you're living in, man. You can pay for it with money, I guess, too. I mean, that's another option. They have that on YouTube, too. There are subscription-based channels where you can only view the content. You can only view content by paying a sum of money, which is a way. I mean, that's how it can be done. Where are we gonna go? I guess we're gonna go down. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go down. Give trinket card. But I honestly think that the advertisement system is way better. I like the advertisement system a lot better, where all I have to do is watch an ad and then I get to view content for free. That seems pretty good to me, especially the system like they have on Twitch, where you can pay $8 a month and then you can watch all of Twitch without ads. That sounds great. That's a good system as well. I like that. I wish YouTube actually offered a system like that, because honestly, they could get away with $8 a month and still make a good profit. I mean, an individual viewer is not worth. It's worth basically nothing. I mean, say you watch like 100. Oh God. All right. Well, let's just go this way, since there's no reason to backtrack anyway. But say you watch 100 videos a day, right? Which is a lot. I don't think most people watch 100 videos a day, but say you watch 100 videos a day, right? At that point, I think you might have made Google about 5 cents, maybe. That might be pushing it. You might have made Google about 4 to 5 cents. So if you are making about 4 to 5 cents for Google every day, and that's if you're watching like 100 videos, which is very high. In all likelihood, you're making maybe a penny for Google a day. If you're doing that, then and you do that for a month, you make Google 30 cents. I mean, if you're watching 100 videos, then you're making them like $1 a month, right? So, or you're making them 5 cents a day, then you're making them like $1 a month or something like that. So, or a little bit over $1 a month. So with $8 a month, that's a great idea. Hey, $8 a month, we can have no advertisements. You don't have to watch any ads. I would pay for that. I actually totally would. I completely would pay for that subscription service. That's a good idea. And it would work. It would work just the same. It would do the exact same thing that the other system would do. In fact, it would make more money, which is in fact why Twitch does it as well. So, you know, it's one of those things that I don't know. They should offer alternatives. It's sort of like how I expect to watch a show when I want to watch it, right? Because that's how the internet is now. Is I can expect to watch something when I want to watch it because that option is afforded to me. Like the availability of that is now here in the world. Like I can watch things on a live streaming website or a service, and because of that, I can expect that kind of quality and service. So that's fine. And whether that means with ads or a subscription service, that would be great. Now it'd be great if there was options in much a way that I like to be able to watch it with whenever I want or however I want. I should also expect maybe to pay however I want. If I want to pay with advertisements, that'd be great. Like I could choose, sort of like Hulu, right? Like you could watch Hulu for free with ads, or you can watch Hulu Plus for a subscription-based service, which I think is a great idea. I think that's a really good idea. I like that idea as well. I think allowing me to pay how I want is also a good idea, because you can make money both ways, and you can make the service real shitty with a lot of ads, and that's fine, but it's free, you know, and people are willing to accept free. I mean, if you have to watch ads, people are willing to accept free. Now, of course, there's a few assholes on the internet who use ad block and ruin it for everyone, which sucks, and that's the reason that all of these companies are so shitty, is because they know that people are just going to, you know, skip the ads or whatever. Also, you know, ad block also did that stupid campaign where they wanted ads for ad block, and they got like hundreds of thousands of dollars so that they can put fucking ads on AdBlock because people are stupid. They're just really stupid, and they think that that's a good idea. Or like they think that like, oh well, we need to support AdBlock. Let's pay fucking AdBlock so that they can ruin the rest of the internet. But anyway, yeah. So that's why companies have all this. That's why all these shitty things happen, is because there's a few bad apples who decide to use AdBlock and basically ruin it for everybody else, which is unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. Now, if you use AdBlock, I'm not like, you know, personally attacking you or anything. Like, look, I understand. There's a lot of websites on the internet that have really shitty ads and really like pop-up ads or spyware ads. Like, I understand that AdBlock has a place there, and I totally understand even using AdBlock in general. Like, I get it. You know, believe me, I would love to use AdBlock, but again, it would be hypocritical of me to do so. And I think I'm morally opposed to robbing some people of money that they could get, like a small amount of money that they could get from you just looking at their website. So I don't do it, but I get it. I get why you use AdBlock. You know, I understand. But I will say it's shitty, you know, and I can't stop you from using AdBlock. I'm not gonna like ban you from using AdBlock for my channel because I have no alternative to do so. And if I did have the ability to see whether you were using AdBlock or not, I wouldn't ban you from the channel because, I don't know, I mainly do this so that people watch and enjoy themselves. That's why I say hello anybody at the beginning of any video. It's because I mostly just I do this so that people can watch and enjoy themselves. And I provide content out there for people to do when they don't have anything else to watch, which is basically what this is. You know, and that's fine. You know, if you have to use AdBlock to watch it, then, you know, whatever. You know, I understand. I understand. I think it's kind of shitty. And if I had to really tell you something, you know, perhaps you shouldn't do it. If you want to do it only on my videos, fine. But if that means that you won't do it on anybody else's videos, then please do. But, you know, whatever. What can you do, really? But the whole thing is just kind of, I don't know, silly. It just seems silly to me, the whole AdBlock thing with the AdBlock running fucking ads. It's just like, ugh, God, fucking evil company. But, you know, anyway, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. This has been Binding of Isaac. We failed super hard at this challenge, Landly 1989, the challenge Point of No Return. It was very difficult. I did not have an easy time playing it. It was troublesome. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. This is Alpaca Patrol signing out. Peace, fools!